We're live.
What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy Tommy G here with Evan Hand and Bill Rupp on the Wednesday Stay Cashin edition, post-football edition. We are having no post-football depression here. I don't know about you guys. We're slaying it. Woke up this morning, Bill, saw some tennis going on, put in a 6-leg fucking tennis parlay, plus 630, bang. The little rough night I had. I didn't have the greatest night in college basketball last night. Ended poorly. Made it all back. Just like that, Bill. Before we even get back on the show, I was expecting to come on here and being like, I sucked yesterday. Nope. Right back, Bill.
Listen, I followed everybody last night. I followed brackets, tennis picks with Ghosts hockey, some in-game shit. I did a college basketball one, a parlay, and then I had some of your tennis parlay this morning from last night. It ran over. But yeah, you killed it this morning in tennis.
Yeah, it is Wednesday. You guys know that. It is Wednesday, starting off with a nice win to start the day. I woke up and chose violence, Bill. I woke up, I was mad about Nevada. I was mad about a bad beat in another bet. I chose violence, and I decided to attack the bookies. So, Evan Hand, how are you doing today, my brother?
I've been better. Having some problem with the production software, so it's just really pissed me off. But we did say subscribe yesterday. Is that all we need to do? We gained 20 subscribers yesterday just because we said it.
All right, well, let's say it again. Subscribe to the channel.
You gotta tell them.
They're children. They're children. Subscribe to the fucking channel. You fucking numbnuts. Today's show, we're going to talk about some hot topics. There's an NBA player whose dad fucking went missing. I just found out about a half hour ago. There is Brian Flores, who's now, I think, just straight making shit up to fucking stay in the media. We have more dunk contest controversy, other hot topics. Price Wallace, the great Price Wallace, the GOAT Price Wallace. Another winning week last week. Hit for 75 units, I think, on Saturday with like a 3-ball round robin or something ridiculous. So Price will be joining us to drop more dimes today on the show. We're going to cover some college basketball bets. Maybe we even throw some NHL bets out. Who knows? The three of us may do it because Night Ghost has some family responsibilities today. But let's get to fucking, boys and girls. So, Evan, we'll start with you because me and Bill were on the phone on the pre-show, and Bill goes to me, what the fuck is Mitchell Robinson's dad? And I go, I have no fucking idea. So we ran to Google and found out that an NBA player's father's fucking gone missing. Evan, tell us what the fuck's going on.
I didn't really do any research on it. I just looked at the headline and it said Mitchell Robinson's dad is missing, and they're like sending out tweets and stuff and they're looking for him. But I was talking to Bill, and Bill said his dad is 38 years old.
How's that possible?
I don't know.
82?
I thought when I was sending out the tweet, I was like, wait a minute, something's wrong here. This must be wrong. Like the picture must be wrong. This must be his brother or something. It's his fucking dad. Dad was born in 82. I was born in 79.
I was born in 79. Like, was he, if he was born in 82, that makes him 38, 39.
I thought we were talking about like an old man here who's missing, like 70-year-old man
like
who's
a senile
gone.
Man,
yeah. Yeah. He's maybe he just wants to fucking go on vacation or something.
38 years old.
He said he hasn't heard from his dad since February 11th, and he's putting out all these messages to help find his father. I mean, yeah, that's something you do with like an 80-year-old or an 8-year-old. Like usually,
unless his father has mental disability or something like that. I didn't read that in the article, so I'm not really sure. Unless that's the case. But yeah, very strange. Very strange.
I have no idea. That's the weirdest shit I've ever seen. I don't know what's weirder, that his dad's missing and he's sending out Twitter alerts for a 40-year-old who's probably just on a fucking bender, fucking getting blowjobs behind the dumpster at the Circle K doing fucking crack.
Down in Florida.
Or that was very in depth, wasn't it, Evan?
Very.
And my mind is a dark place. Or maybe he just fucking hates his family.
You just went to go get milk.
Listen, my dad went out to get cigarettes, never came back. Maybe Mitchell Robinson's just, but then again, I wasn't worth about $30 million when that happened. I would doubt that was a smart move by Pops to leave that. But Bill, I think you, being that you love the fucking murder mysteries and fucking serial
I'm already on it.
I mean, I think we put you on the case. You said this morning you think this is your chance.
I'm on it.
So are you going to find Mitchell Robinson's dad?
I'm on it. I've already went to Twitter. We've already sent it out. We played a big part in the Gabby Petito case.
I feel like you solved that.
I mean, I was in there.
You were trending. You had like 12 likes at one point.
So I am going to find Mitchell Robinson's father. I'm on the case. I mean,
Bill,
me personally might not find him unless he's in like Bloomfield, New Jersey. I mean, I don't know, unless he's hanging out at my 7-Eleven. But I mean, I'm not going down to Florida. I mean, I'm not even going to Belleville. So I mean, unless
you're just gonna check. You're just gonna scour.
Yeah, I'm gonna check this 2-mile radius of my town. If he's here, I'll find him. I'll be the first. I'll talk to everybody I know.
Well, you do anyway. I mean, so you're gonna do your part by working.
You're do my part by working my area. I mean, if everybody works their area, like I'm going to today when we get off the show, he'll be found in no time.
I mean, listen, if everyone just did their part, if everyone took 2 miles, we'd probably only need 1 billion people to find him.
I mean, listen, my Twitter reach is strong, over 1,000 people. If they each get a little area, well,
I mean, it is. You are at 1,000 now. You like to talk about that, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
That you're at 1,000.
Uh-huh.
Was that a big moment?
I mean, 2,000. Wait until I get to 2,000.
What happens then?
I mean, maybe I'll get a check mark. Who knows?
Are you going to go on Truth Social, Bill?
What is that?
Trump's
I'm not even invited. I can't get in yet.
No, you got to go apply.
I did.
Well, you probably.
They don't send me the email back to verify me.
Because you're vaxxed. We don't want any vaxxed people on there over on Truth Social. I have about 7
it.
Waiting.
I don't get the email.
But Bill, that you would have a field day on that fucking platform. You could just troll all the fucking.
I mean, I'm waiting for the 4 Deep fucking one, or not the No Mercy one to come out.
Oh, the No Mercy site? Yes. That we're gonna have to ban you probably in the first week.
I'm fucking waiting.
Yeah, you're gonna have multiple accounts set up over there. But yeah, so I mean, I guess we'll try and find Mitchell Robinson's father. We'll see if that can happen. We'll see if Bill Rupp's on the case with his strong Twitter reach of 1,000 people. He's gonna go spread the word. I mean, listen, Bill, if every one of your people reached out to 2 or 3 people, next thing you know, that just spirals.
That's
out.
it. And all you have to do is cover your area. Like I'm gonna cover from say
like a zone defense.
I'm gonna go from the ShopRite to the high school, and probably from Tommy's house to I don't know, maybe Center Street in Nutley. That's about as far as I'm gonna go.
I love how he really thought that through, Evan.
Yeah.
Like, he's really going to do this. He's actually going to fucking be doing this on one.
If everybody covered that area like I'm going to do, we'll have it.
I like that because you're covering basically 80% of my area if you get to my house, so I don't have to do it.
Yeah. Well, you go up the hill. So
all right, I'll go up, you go down. Brian Flores, all of a sudden coming out saying that they tried to pay him off or some shit. Bill, what happened there?
Yeah, they're saying that when separation agreement, they offered him when he was leaving for the rest of his contract or something, millions of dollars. Mm-hmm. And they said if he signed it, he can't talk about anything that happened when he was here or as he worked here, nothing. And he said, no, I'm not signing it. And supposedly he left millions of dollars on the table. What's weird is why it didn't just come out that first day he filed the lawsuit.
I think it's bullshit.
But the lawyers are saying that they have a copy of the agreement unsigned. I haven't seen it.
Why wouldn't you say that right away?
That's what I'm saying. That's what makes it look weird. Why hold that in for the past 3 weeks or whatever it's been?
You already ratted on him for like 10 other things.
Yeah.
Why would you hold that in?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
I mean, that part I thought was bullshit. If they come up with a signed agreement, then different story, right?
Well, it would be unsigned.
Unsigned agreement, yeah.
But I mean, that's not even that could be bullshit too. They could have just made one,
Yeah.
I mean, they could just make it up. I can make anything up and say, hey, Tommy gave me this to sign, blah, blah, blah. I mean.
Like that you were the Madden champion of the 90s.
Yeah, I can put anything out. I was the champion of Sea Caucus area, though. If anybody's out there.
Fine, that's what we need to find. Fuck Mitchell Robinson's dad.
19.
I need a 40 to 42-year-old.
What year was that on my shirt?
Caucus, New Jersey.
I gotta find my shirt. My shirt
in the 90s.
somewhere.
who can verify that Bill Rupp was the Secaucus.
Actually, you know what? It was not in Secaucus. It was at South Street Seaport.
That's where my dad. That's the last place I saw my father.
Oh, maybe he was in the tournament with me.
That's the last place I saw my dad. South Street. I was 12 years old. Or 11
well, I
years
was again.
old.
My first match was against
How old were you?
Right out of maybe a year out of high school.
All right, so you were older. All right.
Right when I my first match, I was beating the kid, and the kid stuck his finger through the thing and reset the game. I'm like, whoa, what are you doing? He's like, oh, we can reset it. No, you can't.
Oh, shenanigans.
Raise my hand, cheater.
Wow, Bill ratting on people like Brian Flores in the Madden tournament. Evan, do you believe that Bill Rupp was like the Northeast New Jersey Madden champion in 1998?
I don't think so. There's no.
So he said he's been vehement and
you said 98?
Whatever it was, 99, yeah, somewhere around there.
Remember, I gotta find the shirt.
Dude, you were too busy lifting and taking some juice back.
I mean, listen, I also.
I don't think Evan's dad was even thinking about fucking his mom yet.
I was lifting.
That was when I was born.
Were you born in 98? All right, so he was probably contemplating.
That's when I got my 1999 bench press third place championship.
What?
Trophy.
What?
1999 third place bench press champion.
How much you push?
3 and that one 320.
You know, Bill used to be a meathead, right?
I saw that one picture of him.
Have you ever seen him?
Yoked.
I'm trying.
Third place champ, guys. Third place.
Third place bench press champion, Secaucus, New Jersey Madden champion.
Listen, I've lived a full life.
For those of you that haven't seen it, this is actually Bill. Hold on, let me get Macho Man in the picture. For those that haven't seen it, that's Bill Rupp back when he was, how old are you there, Bill Rupp?
20.
That's Bill Rupp and Macho Man Randy Savage. They did a bowl of cocaine together in Cancun.
Look at the tits on that guy.
It looked like little Gronk. Yeah.
What happened?
Tough life. Got a tough life.
20 years ago.
It's like, all right. What else we got here outside of Bill's pecs and fucking missing fathers? Bill, do you have any other 4th or 5th place trophies you want to show us before we go on other?
No, I'm good.
Coming like 8th place in a hacky sack contest in 3rd grade.
I mean, listen, my life has gone so many places. I mean, not only, I could just show you, here's my patch when I worked at the fucking jail.
Oh.
I mean,
what is this, like show and tell?
Yeah, I was an officer. What else do I got here?
You ever rob a bank?
Hold on.
I'm not impressed.
Something else? Hold on.
Why don't you do some big boy shit like rob a bank?
I was a fucking fireman.
Look at this guy.
I mean, listen, Tommy, I've done it fucking all. You motherfuckers who are sitting out there in the world fucking don't even want to fucking get a job. You want to sit on fucking Twitter and shit, twitting all fucking day. I've done more before when I was 24 than you'll ever do in your fucking life.
You guys are out there fucking tweeting, and we were out there putting out fires and robbing banks.
I'm fucking putting out fires. I'm fucking in the jail. I'm the Madden champ. I'm fucking doing steroids and fucking winning championships.
Cocaine with Macho Man. What a fucking gangster. What were you going to say, Evan? Do you have another headline?
2 more headlines. One headline is that we're doing another giveaway this week. That'll be out today. And all you got to do is retweet and be subscribed, and we'll give it out on.
I think they have to be subscribed to the YouTube channel.
Yeah, I'm going to check. They have to be subscribed to the YouTube, but you also have to retweet. But I will be checking, and you have to be here on Friday. And
you got to be on time on Friday, and Evan's going to check.
That's it's a free week, a T-shirt, a hat, and a sweatshirt.
Wow.
How you going to beat that?
I mean, a free week, a T-shirt, a hat, and a sweatshirt?
Yep.
That's actually, you will have more gear than I have in my house for this company, which I own.
It's a good deal.
That's a fact. I forgot to mention, did I tell you guys ever, Bill, I don't know if I've ever told anyone that I batted .407 in high school and I'm still on the wall in my high school.
Look this. Do you have this from the Police Training Commission of New Jersey for graduating the police academy? No.
I was having threesomes with whores while I was DJing fucking nightclubs. Any other headlines, E?
Last one. JJ Redick believes that Zion Williamson is a bad teammate.
Yeah, we spoke about that last night on Ruppin' Rackets.
Yeah, Bill, let's give your take because it was on a different show. Let him know.
Yeah, Zion is pissed. I mean, Zion's pissed. JJ's just called him out. Said he's played 88. I think he's played 82 or 88 games out of 200 so far. And he said he doesn't care about the team. He doesn't care about working. He doesn't care about basketball. He doesn't care about anything.
And he was teammates with him, right? Wasn't he on his team?
Yeah, he was on his team.
Yeah. So that's like an inside source. That's not.
Oh yeah.
That's not just like me or you saying it.
Yeah, he said it yesterday on the Stephen A. Smith. I think
Yeah.
Stephen A. Smith show or that other basketball show. Yeah, he's and listen, Zion. I mean, you can't. No one could say different. I mean, Zion's not been there.
Yeah, and he definitely wasn't in shape. They wanted him to lose weight. He didn't lose the weight. He came in overweight.
Bro, he went and got an operation without even telling the fucking team a week before the fucking season was about to start.
Yep.
I mean, who does that shit?
I don't know. I mean, I didn't like Zion much coming in. I said it. I told Uncle Danny, got in a huge fight with Uncle Danny, have text messages telling Uncle Danny John Morant's the pick. Barrett's a number 3 on a good team at best, and Zion's going to break down.
Like we said, though, nobody knew how.
Nobody thought it would happen that early. Yeah,
he was going to break down.
You know, like we said on the show last night, if you're big enough and jump and move with enough force to literally explode a sneaker, which is what happened. His sneaker exploded in the middle of a fucking game. Like, that's like a joke from a commercial, right? Like that Shaq commercial that's on where his feet pound through the shoe, you know, when he's walking the marathon or whatever. Like, that just shows the amount of force.
It's like Teen Wolf when a guy turns into a wolf in his shoe.
Yeah, and it just fucking, everything.
Foot busts through the fucking.
Like, yeah, the Incredible Hulk or some shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's he was too big, and that was the thing. Everyone was like, all right, well, he'll lose some weight. He's young. He's 18. You know, he's got a little baby fat on him and shit still. And he didn't. And guess what? He broke down probably 2 years quicker than I thought he would. And I was very pessimistic on him. You know, I was saying he's going to break down, but I would have never guessed in the first year or two. I would have said 2, 3, 4 years in. But yeah, I mean, listen, these guys are fucking lazy, dude. When you grow up with nothing and you get handed a bag of money, you got a fucking Nike deal worth fucking X amount of hundreds of millions, 50 million, and you got a contract worth 50 to 100 million. What the fuck do you need to care about anything anymore? Like, some of these guys just don't fucking care. I guarantee you, if you asked a lot of these players if they could get away with faking an Achilles injury and miss a year and a half, I think a lot of them would say, yeah, to just have to do nothing and get paid for a year and a half rather than play ball. It's a different world right now, a different world than guys playing with broken fingers. I remember Ronnie Lott chopped his fucking finger off because if he got surgery on his finger, he was going to miss the rest of the season. And he said, just amputate it, cut his fucking finger off. Like Jack Lambert played with a broken leg fucking for 6 games. Like, these guys, it was commonplace to just play through, you know, broken bones and injuries. Now these guys sit out if they got a fucking.
Well, it sucks because the Pelicans players are, you know, that's fucked up to them.
Yeah.
They're only 2 games, even though they're
not horrible.
23 and 36. They're only 2 games out of that 10th seed for that play-in game. And if they had Zion, let's add another maybe 8 wins to that team.
Yeah, they'd be a 500 team easy. I mean, especially now they just got
right in the mix.
McCollum.
They'd be right in there at the 8th seed with the Clippers and everything else.
Yeah.
And garbage. Well, it's crazy. And what you were saying about what player I didn't think would do something like that, you just said about an injury, is Damian Lillard.
Yeah, that's shocking.
They asked Lillard, when are you coming back? Oh, not anytime soon. I have no timetable. I'm not in a rush, he said. His exact words, I'm not in a rush.
Yeah, I was shocked by that.
What does that mean?
I was shocked by that from Lillard. I mean, to go back to the
Especially when you have those commercials of him saying, Damian Lillard, he refused to sit on the bench. He was at the gym at 8 a.m. every day. If he didn't do that, okay, well, now he doesn't want to fucking play on his shitty team.
Yeah, I mean, that team's not bad either. Valanciunas, Ingram, they got McCollum now, Devontae Graham. You stick Zion on there. That's a team that could probably get out of the play-in game into the first round, maybe even the second round. But sucks for them. Anyway, let's talk about something way more profitable and way cooler. We have the great, the mighty Price Wallace with us. I mean, the price is right every week. every fucking week. So you didn't hit the outright this week, Bryce, right? So you missed the I don't think any fucking outright this week. Fucking Neiman just ran away. I did catch it live in a play, I think on the last day or the day before in a parlay, but you made up for it by basically winning everyone about 20 times their money in DFS and then hitting a fucking 3-ball round robin for like 70 units. So if it's not this, it's that. You're not even a human being.
1 week it'll be both.
Oh my God, dude. Fuck. I've never wanted to fuck a man more than you right now.
Oh.
And the two
I do.
outrights
Right now,
I
it just
missed.
goes like this every fucking Sunday.
Yeah, so I deposited $200 in Bovada on the 6th, and it's at like $13,000 right now just off of golf.
So let me just repeat that. So you deposited $200 into Bovada on the 6th,
On February 6th.
and it's up to 13,000 right now.
Yes.
Pretty good. That's a pretty good return. And and the DFS golf chat has been fucking awesome too. All the exchanging of ideas and information and lineups, and you got to give Jerry some props. Scarface in there doing a great job along with the rest of the squad. But it's been a nice little community. Now I go in there and just kind of lurk. I don't really have much to say, so I'll just hang in there and peel off some information from you guys. But yeah, I mean, listen, the most impressive thing you did is you put Tommy T's to bed. I mean, he's fucking out. So let's talk about this fucking tournament this week, the PGA Honda Classic. What are we looking at here? Is this a wide open field? Talk to us a little bit about the 5,000-foot view.
So this is probably usually ranks about the third hardest stop on tour, not counting a major. And apparently they grew the rough out an extra inch and a half, so it should play even harder. It's a short par 70, but it's really, really difficult. If the wind kicks up, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. I know for DFS purposes, more people had all 6 guys miss the cut than had 5 make the cut. They have a stretch on 15, 16, 17. It's called the Bear Trap because Jack Nicklaus is on the course where it's just if your guys could shoot 1 or 2 over, they're doing okay there. But very difficult course. I think we've only had 1 or 2 years where the winner was -10 or better. And I know they're projecting wins for tomorrow. So really trying to keep an eye on that as far as who to attack for the DFS side and bet side. I mean, I put a couple out, I think late Monday or early yesterday, and they've already dropped like 40, 50 to 1. I got a guy 125 to 1 on Tuesday. He's now 75 to 1.
Okay, so Bill, that's what you were asking why the bets were out so early this week. There's your answer. So do you prefer to do that, Bryce? I mean, golf, you usually don't get too much news heading up to the event. Maybe some weather changes, things like that you'd be interested. But if a guy gets eliminated or gets an injury, he's just out and it voids. So there's no risk they're out early, right?
On a tournament like this, where you'll see there's only like 4 or 5 well-known players in it, that's where the books will come out with pretty good value to start, and then people start hammering the shit out of it, and so they have to start dropping the numbers.
Right.
I think I saw Bet365 did the opposite, and everybody and their mom I've seen on Twitter betting Mito Pereira, and they boosted him from 45 to 1 to 80 to 1.
So wow, that's pretty big. That's literally cutting the fucking thing in half or doubling it. That's nuts.
Yeah, they almost doubled it.
Wow. So what, like, who are the big players that are in this? I haven't done any research on this yet. I'm basically just going to fucking ride your shit. Worked the last 2 weeks, so why the fuck would I put any time into it? Who are the big guys that are there this week?
Sung J.M. is the favorite.
Okay.
And then you have Daniel Berger, Louis Oosthuizen, Joaquin Neiman, Brooks Koepka.
Okay. And what do you think? Any of those guys that you like?
I love Berger this week a lot.
Berger?
He's from the area. He played golf at Florida State. And I don't think a lot of people will go that way because he had a back injury a couple weeks ago. But he played through it, did fine. He rates out really good for me this week. And he's only 16 to 1, which kind of sucks. But, I mean, in this field, it's all kind of relative.
Right. I mean, if you're looking at a guy who's, probably only playing with 4 other stars, it's a lot different 16 to 1 than it would be if there was a stacked field, right?
Correct. That's why I did the little parlay of it in the Discord for all the 4 deep subs to try and get some more value on it.
Okay. Bobby loves to call me during the show. It's
always
every fucking time he calls me during the show. And As far as other guys, do you have any long shots that you like for this week? Give me a couple long shots that you think are live. I'm looking at your play sheet here. I see you got 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 guys over like plus 10,000 or higher. Give me a couple of those for the show here.
So the long shots, I like Adams Vincent at 125 to 1. So I got Michael Thompson at 125 to 1, but he's the guy who's now moved to 75 to 1 pretty much everywhere.
Okay.
So I don't know if the value's there on him anymore. And then Chris Kirk was 90 to 1, and I've seen him move all the way down to 50 and 60 to 1 at a lot of places.
All right.
But those would be the 3 kind of long shot odds there.
And what about the for the freeloaders in here who, I mean, how the fuck are you not subscribed yet? I should tell you, we have $97. So for the price of 1 month, that's 45% off that price. You can get 1 month. So it would basically be March 15th through April 15th. And we're giving you every week and day up until March 15th free. So if you go to our site, click on the banner, you could basically get 1 month at 45% off plus 3 weeks free. And you're getting all the sports. You're getting everything. You're getting golf. You're getting MMA. You're getting NASCAR, baseball, basketball, hockey, everything that's going on at that time, you're going to have access to, plus our Discord, our voice chats, and all that. So get in there now. It's a huge deal. Promo code March45 will get you that. Just click on the banner, 4deepbets.com. Click on the banner at the top, lock in, and come fuck with us because, Price, you spend a lot of time on day 2 and day 3. Seem to be the 2 big days. I usually come in end of day 4. So that's where you'll see me and Bill and us all pop in, right? We're like, end of day 4, we'll go fucking try and hit something. But doing day 3, you've been slaying. What's the reason for that?
Well, after day 1, you get a little bit of data on how they played for round 1. So I have the stat model I build going into the week for the DFS side of it, and then I get to see how they're actually performing. And so you can find guys who just had a bad day. Like last week, I think it was Morikawa who putted great and hit his irons like shit. And it's usually the opposite. And then he smashed the last couple of days. Or there's been a couple of us, SO and Adam Ho, talk about Mito Pereira and his 3 balls. And Sahith Tagala, they get matched up with really shitty players because they're not very well known. And you get those at plus money, so you can smash that pretty much every week if you know the right ones to pick.
Right.
So
the 3 balls are almost always plus money, right?
Correct. So days 2 and 3, I get, the stats, what I was looking at, and then I also get to see who has decent odds. Because there's a couple times where they'll have, like minus 130 on a big favorite when it's not really worth the risk on that.
Right.
But it's just been a good last couple of weeks, really.
Really a whole season. but, yeah, it's been fun. So give some of the freeloaders in here who I guess just hate money. Give them a couple plays that aren't like plus 1,000, plus 1,500. Do you have a couple in like that, like even money to like plus 500 range that they can hit?
So I have 2 top 20s. They pay out plus 400 and plus 330.
There you go.
It's
Perfect.
Aaron Rye and Chris Kirk.
Okay. So Aaron Rye, top 20, and Chris Kirk, top 20. And those are what? Like you said, like 300-400?
Yeah, once Chris Kirk is 330 and Rye is 400.
Okay. And is there anyone you look at this where you say, like, if they're playing DFS, like guys that you think may be popular that you might want to avoid? You've been pretty good at calling those guys that, like, probably look like they should have a good tournament to even maybe miss the cut. But is there anyone you're really low on that it seems like people around the industry are high on?
Billy Horschel.
Yeah, there's not many stars, right? So there's not really to choose from. But
so Billy Horschel, it's literally the last 3 weeks I've built all the stats and he rates out like shit, but he's still somehow top 20s. Mm-hmm. But he once again rates out like shit. All he does well is putt. But he would be a guy who I wouldn't really he falls in a little dead zone for me for DFS purposes where I wouldn't want to use him. And then like someone like Matt Wolff, who's, statistically looks great, but that dude's been pretty much garbage for a year.
Sun's in his head.
Mm-hmm.
That dude. I mean, we did a whole No Mercy podcast on Wolf about how the Cabal got him a year ago.
Yeah, with the Gatorade sponsorship, right?
Gatorade. They might have Osaka that motherfucker. Taking a few too many old D's in the A and putting in the bed. But and the last thing before I let you go, I think people should know, like when you talk about modeling out and stuff like that, you actually have a model. right? So what do you
Correct.
have that you use to look at your data and shit?
So I use Fantasy National. It's pretty popular with anyone who really does the DFS side of content providing. And so I go in and I pick different metrics every single week, and I put a percentage of what I weigh them. You can choose the last 12, 24, 36, 50, and 100 rounds. So I try to keep it fairly recent to keep the long-term bias out of someone who was good 2 years ago who sucks now. Mm-hmm. And just find what fits that course and really dive into it. This one I kind of switched it up so it's in windier conditions and a harder course. So you don't get guys who do well at the bullshit 25 under tournaments that are in the fall.
Right.
Just kind of narrowing down. So it really helps chop away a lot of people who have good names that they've done well lately. And then you look at this and you realize it's a process over results on, I'm not going to play that person no matter how they rate out because they're not really that good.
Yeah. And that's, so that's funny because I do that a lot with baseball. I don't obviously model it, but I tend to look at a much smaller window than everyone else does. Everyone goes back a year and a half. That's why I think baseball is so easy, especially in the first 2 months for a DFS perspective, because everyone's using a model that is so heavily weighted on 2021. And if you watch every game and you see this guy's swing's not right, he's not locked in, you can really get a huge edge on the algorithms for about a good 6 weeks until they catch up. And then they start weighting 2022 equal or heavier than 2021. But so how much personal input do you have in it? Do you pretty much just rely on your model? I know you use the personal side to change your variables, right? I'm going to put this 30%, that 20%. But do you ever go in there and look at the model and they're low on a guy and you're like, fucking, I'm going in anyway?
Yes. So that happened last week for Neiman didn't rate out that well for me, but I used him in my DraftKings lineup.
Okay.
He rated out middle of the pack, and then he ended up blowing everybody out of the water.
Yeah.
But then I have this week, I think Sanjay M and Louis are 1 and 2 in mine, but I don't really want to use them in DFS because of how expensive they are. So I just won't touch them.
Right.
And then, so a lot of times I've seen Healy and Aber do it on the NBA side where if you don't want to use them in DFS, you just bet them.
Right.
So some of these guys who, I can't fit everyone who I want, so I can bet a Chris Kirk or Aaron Rye to top 20 and still at least get money that way.
You're almost kind of hedging your lineup a little bit, right? Like you're getting some exposure to them, even if you don't.
It happened, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, where I placed my bets and then everybody was like, hey, how's this DFS lineup? And it was literally the lineup I built.
Yeah.
So I realized I put up my bets and everybody was just copying and pasting.
That's pretty much what I do every time when you yeah. So yeah, but I mean, golf's a good sport to do those hedges, especially. I mean, if you're going into a tournament and you're looking about fading a Brooks Koepka or someone like that who's going to be 40% owned, 50% owned, I mean, you're still getting them at plus 1,500 to win the fucking thing.
Yep.
But to go throw a couple $100 on him to win it all, and then if he really smashes out of control, you fucking lost your DFS, but you're live there. It's a really good sport to get hedges in, and I know you guys talk about that shit a lot in the DFS channel. Final thing for you: what does your shirt say? I feel like I'm gonna like it.
It says "Resist like it's 1776."
Let's go, Price Wallace. Let's go, Patriot. All right, my dude. Tell them where to follow you on Twitter and anything else you want to share.
At pwallace0912 on Twitter. I mean, if y'all haven't signed up yet, it's kind of crazy not to, especially just between, I think you, me, and Ghost, it's like 500 units
in
the year. And that's with me forgetting to put in 3 guys who would boost another 150. So
that's unfortunate.
Yeah. But it's going to keep turning out. It's been a really fun start to the season. We've done really well, and there's no reason for it to stop.
Yeah, let's go. All right, Price Wallace, ladies and gentlemen. Go follow him on Twitter. Give him some love in the 4 Deep Bets Discord. Price, we'll talk to you soon, my dude. See you next week.
All right, take it easy.
All right, thanks, bro. All right. Well, Rob, were you taking notes over there? What are you doing? So you down? Were you writing? Are you checking boobs on TikTok?
Looking at bets.
Bets. You're getting in the golf. Bill's actually pretty good at the old golf. You haven't really done
using my time wisely, Tommy.
That's good. You're an efficient man, Bill. You're an efficient. You don't become the bronze medal weightlifting deadlift champion of 1997 by now.
Well, if you want to be quiet for a second, my soccer parlay, which starts in 2 minutes, I put in the chat Ronaldo to score a goal, parlayed with Mo Salah to score a goal. Plus 347 on MGM. Starts now.
Hold on. Where do I find that on FanDuel? I don't even know what teams they play on.
Liverpool.
All right.
And United.
Anytime goal scorer. Who is it? Mo Salah?
Yep. And
All right.
Ronaldo.
And who's Ronaldo play for?
Man U.
Man United. I don't see them.
He probably just started. You probably got to wait till it.
Oh, there they are. There they are. Hold on. Oh, no, wait. That may be tomorrow. That's Saturday.
One's Champions League game and one's
Oh, there it is. Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. And anytime Ronaldo?
Yeah.
Parlayed plus 290 I got. So you got what, plus 330?
347, yeah. It was better on MGM. It was 250 on I think 365. Crazy. Yeah, so make sure that Champions League today for Man U and EPL for Liverpool.
Okay, just waiting. They're saying I'm not in New Jersey. All right, there we go. Let's play ball. See that? Live bets right here on the show. No matter what we do, we can't stop. Bill's our live bet expert. Name a sport. Bill will do it, including weightlifting. Let's go to college basketball here. Let's get a couple college basketball plays out tonight. Went on a 10-1 run over a couple days. Last night, I think I went like 2-4. Wasn't a good night for me last night. We did steal Connecticut, but honestly, even that win was a little bit stolen. So that is a good thing. The regression has happened, so we're back on track. So today I'm looking at one main spot. I really like Providence in this game. I feel like Vegas has been off on them pretty much the whole entire season. This Providence team has Final Four potential. They're a really good team. They're playing at home against Xavier. I know this is a big game for Xavier. I know there's a lot of other factors mixed in. I like Providence. What's up?
I wrote salad. Salad.
I like Providence here, laying the 120 or whatever you're getting that line at. I think it's 115. Providence minus 115. That game's at 7 o'clock doing that. And then I want to get a taste of Kentucky and Texas because I think they're going to rout. I think you could take them on the spread. So I think they both win by double digits for the subscribers. I'm probably going to have some alt lines where I'm not going to lay the 7. I'm going to lay like an 11.5 or something like that. Get +2, +300 money. But I think Kentucky and Texas really rolled today. Pairing those up in a parlay got 178. So I just threw in Washington State on the back end of that. They're like a 14-point favorite just to get that line down to minus 116. So we're basically looking at just a Kentucky, Texas, Washington State win. All three of those teams should win fairly easily. Wouldn't be surprised if all win by double digits. We're getting that for pretty much even money. So not a fan of always doing that, but in this situation, not too many games on the board today that are that great for a Wednesday. I will have a play for the subscribers on the Duke-Virginia game. I have a play I like a lot there. I will also have a play on the Wisconsin game. But you got to sign up for those. 4deepbets.com. Number 4, deepbets.com. Go. Click the banner at the top. Come fuck for a month and a half. That is it for college basketball. Bill Rupp, Evan Hand, are we going to do some hockey?
Let's do it.
Night Ghost has his family day, so Night Ghost should be back with us Friday, I believe. But Night Ghost has a family day, which means it's time for us to step up and fuck. So we have not a big slate today. Ghost said he didn't really like the slate at all today, so he can't yell at me for stealing his picks. Bill Rupp, should I start with you or Evan for hockey? Do you need a minute to research?
No, I mean, I'm fine.
You ready to fire?
I'm ready to fire.
All right, then let's fire.
So I'm going to take. Actually, you know what? FanDuel doesn't have what I wanted there, so I actually have to check it on MGM. FanDuel doesn't have team goals for some reason.
They're so annoying with that.
Before the games, that's so stupid. Why would you do that?
I hate it, dude. It fucking drives me insane. But they put it up once the game starts. That's the most annoying part. The second the puck drops, all of a sudden they're there. So I think they're trying to prevent you from parlaying. I think that's
Listen, I'm going to go with a play that Tommy G might like because he doesn't like 3.5 goals. Edmonton Oilers over 2.5 goals, minus 135.
Ooh.
I mean, Ghost said it yesterday. They're the only team in the league, or one of 2 teams in the league who score over 3 goals a game and give up over 3 goals a game. So I figure if your average is over 3 goals a game, and this is 2.5.
There it is. There it is.
Law of averages says we get the 3.
I mean, how do you not, Bill?
And if you take that, who cares if it's 3-3?
All right.
You win.
I mean, I'll tell you something here. I want to get my bet before Evan goes because I'm going to forget it here. I am going to go with that same game, Edmonton Oilers and Tampa Bay Lightning, and I'm going to go with over. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do 2 plays here. I'm going to go over 6 goals minus 160 on that, but I'm going to do my favorite bet, which I just have to find, which is over 1.5 goals in each period. That is, I don't see it right now. I'll look for it while Evan talks, but that one's usually like fucking plus 300, plus 200. So I do like that. And here's the reason why. There's no hockey analysis here. FanDuel, who's the sneakiest fucks in the whole industry, Bill, correct?
They are.
Fucking shit. If they don't offer something, it's because it's going to win. If they, you'll see other teams plus 400 and FanDuel's plus 200. You know that team's going to win. Go hit the 400 on another site. FanDuel on this game over 6.5. Actually, the lowest I can get on an alt total is over 6. They actually won't give me over 5.5, which they normally do. So therefore, I think they don't want to give the 5.5 because they think that's easy money, which puts me on the 6. I think this goes to 7. So I think we're seeing 7, 8 goals in this game. I think we're going to the moon. I'm going to use my contrarian FanDuel cheats strategy and take that over 6 on this game and then do the 1.5 goals each period. Evan Hand.
I'm
What do
going
you
to
like?
go with the Montreal Canadiens money line. Simple, but a lot of people have ruled them out already this year. But
They are on fire.
right, they fired their head coach and hired NHL legend Martin St. Louis. And ever since he's been coaching them, they've been killing it. And they're playing the Sabres. The Sabres are not a very good team. I think they're going to come out. They're minus 115 right now. They're both minus money. But, man, the Canadians, you got to roll with them, especially when they're playing the Sabres.
All right. I put mine in the little Google Doc there, E, so you can just copy that in. I'm going to make this an official play, that Edmonton-Tampa over 6.
Oh, shit.
We're going to throw that out there. I'm going to bet on this thing. We're going to fuck. All right. I think we're good, guys. I think we got it all done. We got it all covered. I don't think there's any sports we missed. Tomorrow, basketball comes back, so we'll have the NBA back. We'll have Brian Healy, Aber, and the whole squad. Bill will be back in fucking giving NBA picks, so we'll be able to fill the show with many more picks than we normally do on days where it's a little bit lighter. But I know you guys are excited for the NBA. We will see. I'm not. I hate the fucking sport. But, hey, we're almost getting the playoff time, which is the time I do love and do love to fuck. So, Bill Rupp, final words.
Friday, don't miss the show because we have NASCAR. So don't know about Sundays, but I will definitely give a winner for the Friday night truck series race and maybe Xfinity. Who knows? So come with us, collect on Mondays. And that's about it.
That's it. Evan Hand.
Friday, we're doing the giveaway. I'll be posting it on Twitter later, probably like between 5 and 7 Eastern. Retweet it. Go engage. Go tag your friends. We want to get a lot of traction on this. And if you want to win, just retweet it. All right? That's it.
That's all you got to do. Retweet it and subscribe. And make
Sounds
sure you
simple enough to me.
collect on Mondays, subscribe on Wednesdays. That's it.
Too simple.
Subscribe on Wednesdays, collect on Mondays. I will tell you the same thing. Make sure you guys tune in Friday. We're off tomorrow. We'll be back on Friday. Big show Friday. NBA is back. Healy's back. Ghost is back. Constantino will be on with UFC. Bill with NASCAR. College basketball. We'll be fucking on Friday. Make sure you guys are early. Big giveaway Friday. May do more trivia and giveaways on Friday. Lot coming up. 2 p.m. Eastern. Usually 2:05. But 2 p.m. Eastern, Friday, YouTube. Subscribe, retweet, collect on Mondays. For Price Wallace, Bill Rupp, Evan Hand. I am Tommy G. Good luck. Stay cashing, motherfuckers. My camera worked the whole show.
Let's go!